Hello, everyone. Welcome to Wonder and Awe Productions presents Circle Up, offering songs and stories through the wires during this bizarre time of existence. I'm your host, resident artist, and producer extraordinaire, Brenda Carsey. Joining me today are artists Ben Spivak, Manu Beker, and Saint. Tonight, each artist will share one song at a time in a round for a total of 3 rounds, with stories and discussion peppered throughout. We will be accepting donations today via both Venmo and PayPal, which will be split evenly amongst all artists. Venmo is at Brenda Carsey, or PayPal is contact@brendacarseyart.com, and write Circle Up in the memo section. This information is in the description section of this live video as well, so that you can easily copy paste it. And now let's go ahead and bring in our artists. So we today have Ben Spivak. So we're bringing in Ben first. Bringing in Ben first. Woo! We did it. Hi, Ben. How you doing, buddy?
Good, man. How are you?
Yeah, you're in. I'm
right.
doing great. Nice to see you.
Good to see you.
Let me bring in, we also have Manu Beker joining us tonight. Bringing in Manu. Manu Beker.
Hello.
Hi, welcome, man.
How's it going?
It's going good. We did this. We're getting the internet's working.
We're live. We downloaded the internet.
Yes,
and now we're live.
exactly. And then last but not least, we have Saint. Let's go ahead and bring in Saint.
Yay.
Oh, this is my halo. Hi. I was like, she'll figure out what's happening. How are you, babe?
I'm good. I was like, where am I? Where's everybody?
I posted it in our Instagram chat because I had to do some stuff. So check that later. There's some fun stuff in there. But yay, we're in though. We made it. We're alive. And we're starting the show, y'all. I'm so happy to have you here. I have to check in before we do music. How's everyone emotionally feeling today or physically?
This week is way better. It's ups and downs, but having a show, it's a motivating thing.
That's good. Yeah, it gives you something to kind of like practice and plan for in a way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to have something to look forward to.
I think so too, man. I do really well when I have something holding me accountable.
Yeah, fair enough. Deadlines.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Ben, how are you?
I'm all right. I've been looking forward to this. I'm glad I'm here. I've been writing a bunch of stuff, so it's an exciting time to share some of that.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah, it's been a really interesting time. I feel like I've grown in ways that I might not have if things were still as go as they used to be. It's easy to get down about what's up, but also it's like it's just a great opportunity to take advantage of the time and take on those little projects that you've been wanting to take on, and make the best of it.
That's totally true. Well, just right out the bat, Nicole Hemion, I hope I'm saying that, already says Ben rocks. Like, we haven't even done anything. I just want to let you know.
That's lovely.
Coming in hot. And then we also have someone named like Gazelle or Hazel. You never know. GH, who's just sending a bunch of hearts already, if that's anybody's friend out there. But yeah, and then Saint, how are you?
I'm doing great.
Yeah.
It feels like it's weird. It's a weird Monday. I've been doing a lot of housework, a lot of painting.
Me too.
Yeah.
Weird. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just like a creative week, I think. So this is good. All in good time.
Yes.
Good timing.
All in good time, my dear. No, that's like a very witchy statement.
All in good time.
Yeah. But I feel you. It's been crazy here. I live in Pasadena in California, for anyone watching out there, and there's 2 fires that are really close by. One of them literally like right up the road from me. So it's been raining ash here all day. And it's been pretty crazy. So I haven't been outside much today, it is what it is, I guess. But it's very strange to have like my inside cabin fever vibes going on right now. Oh, Diego Bateria says Manu with little star eyes.
Oh, wow.
We're
head back.
Yeah, Star Eyes back. We're kicking it up. So yeah, we're going to be sharing music for you all, and we're going to be going around in a circle. So we're going to kick things off with Ben tonight.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you're going to start it. So we're going to let you take up the screen nice and big. We'll mute the rest of us, and I'll just let you take it away.
All right. Well, my goodness, this is the first to start this whole year. I'm setting the tone for the whole thing. This this is a big deal. This isn't just, oh, you're on first. This is like, everything is kind of based on this now. So I'm setting the bar, and then everyone has to raise the bar from there. So I'm going to try and set it as high as possible. This is a new song. I've never played it for anybody, but I've had it stuck in my head for a while. So that's a good sign. I feel like, so you're used to having other people's songs in your head, but once in a while you have your own song and you're like, well, that's a catchy one. I can't stop thinking about that one. And so that's usually a good sign that it's time to share it with people. So here we are. I know no one can see Brenda, but just give me a thumbs up if you can hear my guitar, Brenda. Thumbs up. Beautiful. Thank you. Okay. This is called Light, I think. I think it's called Light. We'll see. This is early days of these songs. So I'm a little nervous. It's weird because I'm in my home, in my studio. This shouldn't be a nervous thing, but it is. See if I remember how it goes. You said that this was over when nothing even had begun. You wished for the moon to fly over, but all I ever gave you was the sun. We flew with the fish in the ocean. We swam with the birds in the sky. We stood at the edge of forever, but we never came close to the line. Never got to the line. Never got to the line. Forgive me for fighting my feelings. It's better than what's on inside. No need retracing the circles. We're always gonna find the same ending every time. We flew with the fish in the ocean. We swam with the birds in the sky. We flew at the edge of forever, but we never came close to the line. Never got 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 to the line. Whoa, we flew with the fish in the ocean. We swam with the birds in the sky. We stood at the edge of forever, but we never came close to the line. Never got 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 to the line. Yeah.
All right.
Woo!
Woo!
Hey, thanks everybody.
Awesome.
World premiere.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it sounds good. I do want more guitar for your next one, though. But your voice sounded perfect. That was beautiful.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It was like a really positive song, and I like the play on
Okay.
words, too. It felt
Yeah,
positive
it's an
to me, at
uplifting
least.
kind of thing.
But you never got to the light though.
Well,
So like
the song
what
is actually
happened?
it's sort of about like a relationship that ended too early. And it's the feeling of like the first line is you said this was over, but it hadn't even begun. And so it's like we never actually even got to that point we were trying for. And so it's not the most uplifting, but the melody and the feel of it is. And it's like, it's more like,
Right.
it's like lyrically I'm saying, oh, maybe I'm a bit sad or down about this, but it's your loss. So I'm maybe not there.
Yes.
So that's the vibe.
I think that's positive.
Yeah. It's about self-worth, I think.
Hey,
recognizing your self-worth and saying, we didn't even come close. Yeah.
I have a little question, if that's okay. Because I think also the thing that struck to me is that it's really positive and uplifting, like energetic. And you said you just wrote that, or that it's a premiere, I guess. So I'm curious as to how do you feel that the whole quarantine and everything that's happening, like how do you feel like it's affected your songwriting? Because
good question. I've definitely thought about it. How do you not think about it? But you're trying not to write songs about like alone together or, I'm so sad that I can't go out. You want to keep it uplifting. I think it's like, what music do I want to hear right now? I want to hear stuff that's going to make me feel good and make me forget about this stuff. Like I'm writing songs about, there's one song idea that I'm in the middle of right now, which is about like, I'm going to be in a field with a bunch of people dancing to some music and you should come meet me there. And like, obviously, so it's like, obviously we're not quite close to that point, but just writing about it and imagining it and thinking about it is nice. And I think other people like that too. Yeah. What do you think? Does it affect your writing?
Nice, the reason I'm asking is because of course that's the kind of music people need right now, more than anything. But as a songwriter, I mean, your songs are so tied to how you feel and how your inner world is. That to me, that's kind of what always ends up seeping into my songs. So I'm just kind of curious as to how you've managed to like keep it so happy, even with everything in the outer world affecting you inwards,
It sounds to me like Ben during this time is just realizing how fucking badass he is, basically. So through his isolation, he's like, man, this girl's really missing out. That's I'm gonna pretend that's what
that's kind of it. Yeah, exactly. Recognize your self-worth, recognize who you are and what you have to offer to people in the world.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you're right. When the world is go and go, it's like we're too busy to recognize that. We're always up against something, and it's like you're not really up against anything right now.
I do want to share really quick. Melanie Roberts, Ben says yay Ben, and that she loves the new song. Nicole also really loves the new song, says it's incredible. And then also this is for Manu Fernando. You know him. El Chiqui Sanzo says Manu manda saludos pa la banda.
Saludos pa la banda. So basically, a shout out to the gang.
Oh, for sure.
Although he's my brother.
Sure. Is your brother?
So I don't know what gang, but I guess just the gang.
I love it.
Hello.
And Ana Rosa Ramirez is thumbs upping and also watching. Thank you so much for all tuning in. We really appreciate that. We just started, so you're just in time. And we just had our first wonderful song by Ben, and we're gonna take things over to Manu right now to do his first song. Yeah, so take it away, my friend.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you get nice and big now. Here you go. And we're all mute ourselves.
Okay, 1 second. And I'm just gonna hit this little button here. And you guys should be able to hear my guitar right there. Okay, here we go. So this is a newish song, I guess. Time is meaningless now. So it could have been last week, could have been 4 months ago. I think it was like around like 2 or 3 months ago, but feels like a little bit ago. And I don't know what it's called yet, but here it is. I, for one, was never good at making conversations work. I'm not muted, am I? So what's the point of talking if I'll make things worse? I'll make things worse. Couldn't help it, I'm on my knees. This feeling down feels like nicotine. Feels like 1,000 degrees in here. I know the tension is killing me. Baby, your hips are my Achilles heel. Yeah, I know I shouldn't, but I wanna feel them. I know the ends are justify the means, but I keep on staring at you on my screen. Oh. It's not my fault. It's not my fault that I, for one, was never good at making conversations last. So what's the point of talking? We can just skip past the boring part. And I, for one, was never good at making conversations good. So what's the point of talking? Let's not ruin the mood. Let's not ruin the mood. Couldn't help it, I'm on my knees. It's like 1,000 degrees in here. The wetness, it's like nicotine. And all the tension is killing me. Baby, your hips are my Achilles heel. Yeah, I know I shouldn't, but I wanna feel. Yeah, I know the ends and justify the means, but I keep on staring at you on my screen. I for one, was never good at making conversations last. So what's the point of talking? Let's not make this last. Make things worse.
Woo!
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank
Love
you
it.
guys.
Awesome.
Love
Aw,
a good augmented chord or a good substitute.
God, I don't
yes.
know what
Whatever.
it is. I'll tell you. I've spent some time looking at that chord because it sounds nice. And I
Beautiful.
think it's. Thank you. I don't know what the hell it is functionally wise, but it sounds nice.
That's
Works,
a,
yeah.
you know what? You don't have to know.
Might be like a half diminished thing or something, but
Yeah, it's like. I'm pretty sure it's like second. Oh my god, people are gonna hate hearing about this in the
Yeah,
in the
this
Facebook
isn't.
Live.
We don't need to talk
All right,
about this.
never mind.
You guys can call each other afterwards
Yeah.
and talk about your little minuses and pluses and stuff. But really
Yeah.
quick, before we get lost about this, just Andy Valdez says that she loves you,
I
and
love her
Ana Karen Velasquez is watching and says hi, and Andy Valdez says that she loves this song. And Maria Fernanda also says hello.
That's my
and my oh, that's your mom?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, hi
Hi,
mom.
Mom.
And,
Hello.
And then my mom's also watching it. My mom says clap 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 guitar emoji.
Shout out for moms.
Yeah.
They're great.
Who is anyone else's mom watching? Because I'll watch for their names and I'll be like, moms.
I
no.
feel like my mom's watching somewhere.
Really?
Like, yeah, she's
Oh,
always watching. She's like, she corrects me too. She's like, I'll be like, oh, I'm Cuban. She's like, Cuban American.
Oh my
I'm like,
gosh.
Mom.
That is
Mom.
so funny.
It's really funny.
That's so funny. We're getting love from Ana Rosa Ramirez and Marco Gonzalez, Hinojosa, and
my friend.
Ari Bros, and Kitsia Ramirez and Fernanda Morales. Bravo. I'm just giving everyone some love. Natalia Clark says, oh my gosh.
Oh, that's my friend.
Yeah? She says,
All of them.
queremos más robot voices. Oh, dude, that's coming. Don't worry. That's coming. Getting lots of love. And I promise you, all the artists will look at your comments after the show, too, for sure.
Oh my god. Shout out to Robot Voices.
Robot voices. Yes. Amazing work, fam, says Ryan Mina. Thank you. We're all related here. We are all family. Oh, so fun. That was a great song. Sorry, I wanted to like call everybody out. It's just like blah, 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 blah.
And the inspiration, Manu, what was the inspiration?
Oh, good. K-pop. You know, that's one inspiration. Believe it or not, it's like some K-pop bands, and then just wanting to do. I wanted to write a song that felt flirty and get those like major ninth chords and all that stuff. Daft Punky, K-poppy, and that's just kind of what came out. just a little melody.
Daft
Actually,
Punk mixed with K-pop is a hilarious concept.
it is what it is. I don't know what to tell you. It's pretty
Love
weird.
it.
But funny enough, actually, the main melody for this happened while my girlfriend, who's watching this right now, she was in the bathroom and I was messing around. She was like, "That's a nice melody," and then I just kind of like kept that, and then I just ended up like messing around with it in Logic, and then it became like a full song.
Nice. Un canción de baño.
Exactly.
Beautiful.
You nail that.
Love it.
I'm stuck on the K-pop and Daft Punk. I think that could also be a great Halloween costume.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you'd have to have like one of those like
helmets.
their full helmet except like with makeup and like really cute, like a cute.
I think it would be the helmet and like a wig on top of it, a very slick haircut.
True.
Absolutely.
And then some giant tuxedo that's too tight for you.
Yes.
Which actually could be either band.
Yes.
True.
And that's pink, please. That's just my request that it's pink. Yay! Well then, my friends, now it's time for the beautiful Saint to do her very first song. So we're gonna let you get all big and we're gonna say goodbye for a second. So take it away, Saint.
Thank you. Thanks. I'm excited to be here. I'm gonna perform a song that actually was inspired by my own advice to myself, which was breathe. Breathe deeply. I don't tend to do that very often. So this is about that, and it's a Spanish song. It's called Respira Profundo, and yeah, it sounds like the ocean, so I think that helps me breathe. El mar besa la arena, cangrejos esperan la marea, truenos guían la tormenta, con un solo respiro te ausentas. Respira profundo, que no se acaba el mundo. Respira profundo, el momento es tuyo. Respira profundo, sonríe a menudo. Estira la mente, respira profundo. Te vas a recordar en unos años momentos que valen salvar. Y cuando el silencio se apodera, tu respiro ayudará a recargar. Si estás abrumada y la tensión se acumula, recuerda que todo es un baile. Flujos y flujos, respira y suelta. Respira profundo, que no se acaba el mundo. Respira profundo, el momento es tuyo. Respira profundo, sonríe a menudo. Expande la mente, respira profundo. El viento da forma a lo que vemos, aunque no veamos el viento. La vida trae y nos lleva. Respiro de este aire nos renueva. Respira profundo, que no se acaba el mundo. Respira profundo, el momento es tuyo. Respira profundo, sonríe a menudo, expande la mente. Respira profundo.
Yeah.
Yay! That's beautiful.
That
Thank
was
you.
really beautiful. Your voice is so awesome.
Thank you.
I love it's very rich and like it's got earthy vibes for me. I really like it.
And it does feel like the ocean too.
Yeah, that's true. Dude, really quick though, you guys, I have to go. Like, so this is all the love that just happened. So Beba Gonzalez says, "Bravo, Cristal,"
Aw.
with a bunch of us. And then Oscar Palomar says, "Nice." And Jose Becker, any relation, is clapping for her.
I wonder who he is.
I wonder. I know it, the last name. And then Ivy Santos says "Que lindo," and Andy Valdez says "Que bonita voz." I agree.
Aw.
And then Fernando El Chiqui Sanzo says, "I want to have a Cuban coffee at a Melecon in Cuba during a sunset while hearing this."
Let's do it.
And then Andy Valdez says, "Me too." And we have awesomes from June on. And people like just throwing lots of love and lots of claps.
That's awesome. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
That melody killed me, and it took me a few tries to figure out what you were doing on guitar. But I
Oh,
figured
me
it out.
too. Me too. I had a little rough start, but happens.
Yes.
That chord, that next chord, I don't know.
Yeah. It's a lot. I mean, I'm still learning guitar. I normally play piano. So this has been like very, it's challenging. It's pushing me out of my comfort zone to play on guitar and just play all these songs that I've been writing. So yeah, the chord, yeah.
What a perfect time to do that right now, though, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was going to say, too, this is unrelated to any compliment or anything, but if you're down while we do the next song, if you want to adjust your microphone slightly more towards your mouth and or play with the guitar body, just cheat it to the side. Either one will work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was fabulous and big, but the guitar is like competing with your gorgeousness. That is your voice.
Perfect.
And
I'll
we
do
want
that.
to hear them both. We want
Hey,
them both.
I will say, funny enough, Andy, who's commenting, she's my friend. She's a singer-songwriter too, and
Oh,
you
cool.
two have like a very similar style. So I feel
Ah,
like that's why she like loved this song too.
Aw,
yeah.
that was really
I love-
sweet.
I'd love
Is
to
she-
connect with her. That's awesome.
Does she live down in Mexico?
Yeah, she's
Nice.
here in Mexico City.
Oh, nice. Well, thank you for watching, everybody out there. So I'm going to do my first song of this first round. So if you're just tuning in, we're all doing a songwriter round, so we're just kind of going around the screen one at a time with each of us doing songs. So this will be my first one. And so for my first song, I'm going to do a song called Party's Over that I have not played in a long time, and tonight's the night. So this is about an ex-boyfriend and about how, you can only party for so long before you kind of have to stop fucking around so much. Okay. Here we go. My heart's a patient one, you know it's true. I never told you how to act or what to do. Oh, I loved you, I embraced you through the night. Then you pulled out your scissors and snipped away. And you went astray. Now let me ask you, where will you be when the party's over? When the lights get switched back on? Where will you be when the party's over? When the girlies are all gone? When you rolled your last split, babe, and your coolness fades away? Yeah, where will you be when the party's over? party's over, when the lights get switched back on, where will you be when the party's over? When the girlies are all gone, when everyone's moved on, and you're at the same bar, listening to the same damn song, where will you be when the party's over? You'll be dreaming about me. I gave you all I had to give, I did. And you loved me in your own way, but you just couldn't commit. Please don't compare me to your past girls, oh no. 'Cause I'm a special soul, and I'm here to watch you grow. But now it's time to ask you, yeah, where will you be when the party's over? When the lights get switched back on, where will you be when the party's over? When the girl is all gone, when wrinkles sink into your face and gray hairs grow in and take their place, where will you be when the party's over? Oh, you sure won't be with me. Yeah!
Yeah.
Woo! I love that. Yeah. I've heard that one and I
Oh,
love
my
it every
Lord.
time.
I haven't played that song in so long. My goodness gracious.
Since your birthday.
That's my birthday.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
actually true. I haven't played it at all. Oh, thanks, everybody. Everyone's being so sweet. I really appreciate it. I did not practice that, so it was a little rough, but it was still felt good to sing it.
That is your song. They
so
stay in your
catchy.
bones.
They
Yeah.
do. They say in your bones, but sometimes your voice will be like, wait, where
Where'd I go?
Where did I want to go?
Yes.
Oh,
There's a lot
thank
to
you. What-
Brenda. That's a great
What's
song.
that?
So there's a lot to unpack in that one. That's like it's got your time changes, your tempo changes. It's got your
Ooh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I write, baby. I love getting all over the place. I like exploring.
Just to be real, though, I only have one question.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know if this falls in the realm of spoilers, but I want to know if you will be doing an acoustic rendition of your electronic success, Scroll Click.
I mean, no, definitely not. I don't think so. Like, so I released a whole electronic album where we could talk more about during quarantine, and I don't know, man. It's all about, it's a pop song, so it's got to be the beat. It's got to be that track with the DJ or something. I can't imagine doing it any other way. Oh, thank you, Andy. She loves me. That's so sweet. I
She's
love you
sweet.
guys too. Aisha, thank you so much for your wows and claps. Happy birthday. Oh, that's so sweet. Happy birthday, Aisha, says Andy. So happy birthday from me as well. And Trina says sounding beautiful. Oh, Trina was a featured artist last week. I care. Oops. Says
Iker, I think.
Iker Reja. Oh my God, sorry.
Totally know who that is.
You do?
You should have practiced
Yeah.
a lot of Spanish.
Yay! It
Cheers.
says whoa, 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 whoa. Awesome. Thank you so much. And Jose Becker, Papa Becker, we're gonna call you Papa Becker from now
You can
on.
totally. That's the official name now.
Yes. Thank you so much for listening. My mom, I'm glad you like it, Mama. And Maria Fernando, thank you so much. Everybody, thank you so much for listening and being so sweet. But yeah, the unpacking of that song is just, it's a journey. It's a journey for sure.
Yeah. And that ending too, I'm like, oh,
Ooh, thank you.
that's
It's so fun
to reflect on. Like,
Yeah.
like
It's like we always like to say this as songwriters, but you got to be careful if you date a songwriter because you might get a song written for you and it might not be in a good, there's some good ones, like some love ones and some beautiful ones, but if you're on the other end of the stick, you might get a weird song written about you.
so true. So true.
For everyone who's watching right now or just tuning in, welcome to Circle Up. This is a weekly event that's happening on Mondays. We have Ben Spivak today, Manu Beker, and Saint who are with me. My name is Brenda Carsey, by the way. I think I never said that. So we just finished our first round. We have 2 more rounds. We are accepting donations this evening via either Venmo or PayPal. It's written in the description section of this video. Venmo's at Brenda Carsey, PayPal contact at BrendaCarseyArt.com. And just write circle up in the memo. We'll be splitting everything evenly amongst all the 4 of us because we actually believe in democracy here. So we like equality and sharing on this show, and that's what we do. But yeah, so that was our first round. We got 2 more, and I say we just jump right in with Ben doing his second song, huh?
Oh, I'm ready.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, this is great. I did, until you started saying that it's the second round, I kind of forgot that I was here to play songs. I was just enjoying watching and listening to you guys. It's been really lovely. So thank you for the invite. Getting my sounds right. What can I say about this song? This song is, it's just about, knowing or remembering that, the energy you carry with yourself is kind of a collection of, everything you've experienced, if that makes any sense. And when you're in the present moment, you want to make sure that, the heavier energies are kind of sit in the back seat, and that your lighter energies, your happier things are out front, because it not only affects you, it affects the other people, it affects the universe, and so that's kind of what this is about. It's a bit of an abstract explanation, but here we go. This is called Energy from the Past. You've been distant recently. I got half you here with me. You don't need to wear that I can see it away on you. That energy from the past. Baby, 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 why you bringing that around now? Baby, 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 you're just wasting our time. Baby, 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 you don't need to have your doubts now. Your doubts now, oh no. Baby, 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 everything will be fine. Just try to take a deep breath now. Feel the air cool you inside out. Now pull your shoulders down like that. Just let go of your energy from the past. Baby, 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 why you bringing that around now? Around now, oh no. Baby, 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 you're just wasting our time. Baby, 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 you don't need to have your doubts now. Your doubts now, oh no. Baby, 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 everything will be fine. Baby, 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 why you bringing that around now? Baby, 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 you're just wasting our time. Baby, 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 everything'll be fine. Oh, don't you give it to me. Give me everything you're thinking. Don't hold back now. Don't hold back now. Oh, won't you give it to me? Give me everything you're thinking. Don't hold back now. Don't hold back now. Oh, won't you give it to me? Give me everything you're thinking. Don't hold back now. Don't hold back now. Oh, won't you give it to me? Give me everything you're thinking. Don't hold back now. Don't hold back now.
Yeah.
Woo!
That one's pretty fire, dude. I like it.
Have you produced that one? Is it out?
Very close. It's not out yet, but that's very close to being done. I was in the studio right before quarantine, like in February. I had a band. We did it live off the floor. It was the most fun ever. And then quarantine hit. It was like, it was just those few more things we wanted to get done. But we're talking again, and we're like, how can we do it? Let me just turn off this slap. So we're in communication. It's like, we got to get this done because it is good. It's good, and that is one of the songs recorded. And I've got a great guitar player named Eunice with me, and a great drummer named Garrett. And it's a fun band. And we were just starting to get cooking. Man, we had gigs booked for the first time.
Oh no!
I
But
definitely want to hear that.
I can't complain too much.
Yeah.
No, that's amazing. I know. Keep the dark energies in the back seat, bro, and keep the good ones up front, right? No, I'm just kidding. That's what his song was about. No, I thought I relate to. I have like a song that's an older song of mine called "Stop Protecting Poison."
Wow.
That's like kind of like the same concept. It's like you can become attached to your pain, and when you're attached to your pain, you hold on to it, you protect it, and like you're like, if anyone touches you, you're like, no, it's like my pain, and it's like you have to let people touch it and have access to it and release it for it to actually be removed from your spirit and from your body.
I totally agree. That is really deep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Nicole, by the way, says, Ben, you're incredible, with like a bunch of Canada Pride flags. Just want to share.
Toronto in the house.
Yes. And Andy Valdez says she loves it. She loves the song. Ivy Santos, nice, Ben. And I'm so sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name right, but I'm sure it's a beautiful name. I like the way I say it too.
That's actually my mom, and she got creative with her name. It's Evie. Yeah, Evie. You're saying it right. Evie Santos.
She split it apart. Okay.
Vicky, yeah.
Okay, so Evie Santos. Now I know, and now I've got it. I totally understand what's happening. Got it. Last name spread. You're so funny. And then all the papas and the mamas, basically, Ben, are loving the music. The papas and the mamas and the mamas and the papas, the band, they love your songs.
I know my audience now. I know the target market. I'm coming for you, dads.
You're so funny. And then is it Hazel? Also loves it. And Beba, my little emojis keep getting in the way. No, don't do that. Okay, cool. Sorry. But yeah, Beba loves it. Good vibes. I agree with that. There are good vibes. Rachel Eastburn says, love that song, Ben. You sound and look great. And then, yeah. And then your mom is all like, that's me. So funny. I love it. But yes, let's keep going. Sorry, like sometimes people don't comment that much and it gives us more time to just talk. But I like trying to like give everybody, let them know that we see them. Oh, it's like Gazelle? Okay. Cool. So like,
and she was a fan of my band since day one, basically.
Aww.
So,
oh, that's so awesome. Well, thank you so much for watching and supporting the show. I think we're going to keep the music rolling with this one because we got all sorts of people watching, which is fucking fabulous. And y'all want music. So we're going to let Manu Beker take it away with his second song. Yeah, so take it away, my dude.
All right. Okay, so bad news, everybody. I am officially out of wine, the little wine glass I had. So it's time to get super serious about this. And also, I guess I had this is a bit of a chance for me to like experiment a little bit. So I'm running audio through Ableton Live, and I have like a bunch of toys here. I have like my pads on my keyboard. So let's see kind of how this goes, but we'll see. You will be the judge of it. And also, this is a song called Hoja de Té. It means tea leaf, and it's It's a love song, also K-pop inspired. As you can see, I've had some specific tastes during quarantine. Okay. Slow version. Qué fácil está aquí dejarme llevar por ti, las cosas que ves en mí, tu beso en mi piel, y yo te sigo a donde vas. Cali, Nueva York, 4 vuelos y otro más. Somos tú y yo, y si tengo que esperar una vida o dos, yo te espero eso y más, para verte otra vez. Tú, mi miel, mi hoja de té, tú, mi noche y mi amanecer, solo para verte otra vez, verte otra vez. Oh. Qué fácil está aquí dejarme llevar por ti, las cosas que veo yo en ti, azúcar y mar. Yo te sigo a donde vas, Cali, Nueva York, 4 vuelos y otro más. Somos tú y yo, y si tengo que esperar una vida o dos, yo te espero eso y más, para verte otra vez. Tú, mi miel, mi hoja de té, tú, mi noche y mi amanecer, solo para verte otra vez, para verte otra vez. Tú, mi miel, mi hoja de té, tú, mi noche y mi amanecer, solo para verte otra vez, verte otra vez. That's it is what it is.
Yes.
Crazy. All
So
right.
good.
No,
Thank
dude,
you,
it was
guys.
really good. It's
Oh,
hard when
thank
you have
you.
like 1,000 things to push and stuff.
Yeah, I'm pushing buttons and knobs all over, like playing the piano, but it still was really fun. You could also call that a debut, I guess. I played it in I think I played it in like a small live, but that's like an upcoming single I have on the back burner.
Dude, that's well. Also, like, so Ana Karen Velasquez said, like, cuando podemos escuchar esta en platform? Like, when's this coming out?
I'm hoping this year. I know that's kind of vague, but I'm hoping around like I don't want to say anything, but it's soon. That's what I'll say. I don't want to like say a date.
I think that's the safest bet. Just out there, you're getting a lot of love from that song and a lot of friends and like people asking what's up with that. So I'm gonna, to all of Manu's friends, I want y'all to harass him and make sure he reads all of your comments and likes all of your comments after the show.
Please do.
Yeah, because I want to read everybody's, but I'm like we're like we feel like so warm and fuzzy from all of your love. And I do want to be able to talk and like have music and stuff. So I'm gonna let the comments fly, and we're gonna like double check them right after the show so we can be sure to give you guys a bunch of love. But yeah, man, that song was sick.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Is it one of your favorites?
I think so, actually. Like, again, I've been listening to a lot of K-pop and like a lot of like R&B K-pop stuff. So when I started writing that, like I co-wrote it and I co-produced it with a producer here in Mexico City named Yoshi, and like we both set out to be like, okay, we want to do the K-pop thing and do it our own way. We really wanted to capture that feeling and give it our own spin. So by the time that we actually finished and we had the melodies and the beat, because the beat, this is way different to what the beat is. The produced version, I guess. And when we finally finished that, it was like, oh my god, we actually like captured that essence, that vibe. So
Oh,
I think it is. I think it is one of my favorites.
That's so fun. I love that. Experimenting and doing new things is fun. And also, like, remixing your own stuff is fun, too. It's on the fly. It's great. Makes it organic.
Sure.
Speaking of on the fly, we're flying over to our next artist. What
Nice.
a great... Thank you. Thank you. We're trying. We try. We try to MC. We try to host. So let's go ahead and have Miss Saint, do her
Hi.
second song. Hi, baby. Yeah. So I'm going to
Hi.
make you nice and big and let you take it away.
All right, thank you. I'm gonna put this a little closer to my mouth. Hello, I'm back. So this song, I've actually have never performed it for anyone. I've been working on producing it with a high school friend of mine from high school, from Miami. His name's Max, and this is the first time that I play it on guitar. So it's very different. The acoustic version is different than the produced version. And so far, it's called Grateful because I needed a song like this in my life. I was like, I need to be grateful for everything that I have, especially with everything going on. So it's one of those feel-good summer vibes, and I hope you like it. Run, run, run away from all the chaos. Come, come. Today is be like the waves flow with the ocean. Tick tock around the clock. We're all in motion. Be the light to guide others. Break away from your past. You're all that you need to discover. Stand up for love, share the love, make it last. Feel the sun is shining brightly in the sky. My bones are happy to be warm. The birds of peace, they're running to the breeze below and by. My God, there's so much to be grateful for. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Light a fire under the moonlight. See what you need. It's all in plain sight. Live in love. Feed your appetite. They might be like stars. You are a meteorite. Be the light to guide others. Break away from your past. You're all that you need to discover. Stand up for love, share the love, make it last. Feel the sun is shining brightly in the sky. My bones are happy to be warm. The birds, the bees, to the breeze below me. My God, there's so much to be grateful for. Living and breathing, grasping, releasing, heartache and trouble ain't worth all your suffering. So be here and be without pain on yourself doubt. There's so much in life to be grateful about. So much to be grateful about. Feel the sun is shining brightly in the sky. My bones are happy to be warm. The birds, the bees, they're humming to the breeze My God, there's so much to be grateful for.
Yes.
Groovy. It's groovy one that was.
That rap, I realized I was like, man, I started too fast. This is it happens.
That's so good.
Oh.
Oh man. No, that was great. It's also true. There is a lot to be
Yeah.
grateful for
It's
amidst
like,
I mean, that's like the balance of life, man. Like the paradox of life is the constant influx of pain and suffering and joy and beauty. And like it's a wave, man.
It's all part of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's all part of what makes it beautiful. I mean, it's refreshing to hear somebody sing about gratefulness. It's like you don't hear it often in songs, and it's something I think about a lot every day, especially now that we're going through like as musicians and artists. This is such a tumultuous time. We can't play live anymore. Most musicians, I feel like our personalities kind of feed from like the energy of like being around other people and performing in front of other people. So not having that is a big blow. So
Definitely.
being grateful for stuff, it's a source of strength. And I like the actual tone of the song, like the mood is like dark too.
It is dark, yeah.
No.
Yeah, like I was gonna say that
it
too.
is,
It's like
yeah.
it's the opposite of Ben's song. Like Ben's song was like a
It's
kind
so
of
funny.
darker.
Mhm.
Oh, I think that we just have a lag between us right now. I think Crystal's video might have slowed down a little bit. But that's okay. It's all good. But no, it's funny because I feel like Ben's song was like really positive and uplifting.
Was
He
that just
like,
me, by the way?
And he was like, it's actually kind of a darker song. Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's one of those songs that I'm not. Can you hear me or you see me?
We can hear you, yeah. I just don't
Lag-
know how much the
Okay.
lag is.
There's definitely a large.
I don't either.
There's a large
just-
lag of about like 5 to 8 seconds right now. I can tell. So we'll just leave pauses between each of us, and then it'll be totally good. It'll work
Okay.
out.
Zoom. The internet.
Yeah.
Oh my
It's
God.
really fun. It's honestly different every week. I think the heat is probably affecting some of it because it's been so freakishly hot. But babes, what Manu was saying is it's true because like the tone is very like it's like nightshades and like sexy and like adult and like kind of like emotional, but then it's like topically like different and more. It's totally different.
Yeah, it's like a Disney villain, but he's singing about how grateful and how he is and how beautiful life is.
That's great. That's so funny because that song, I'm not always in the mood to sing about grateful things. So playing it this way, it kind of makes it better, right? Like if you're having a bad day and you're like, God, I gotta be grateful. There's obviously things to be grateful about. It has that little balance between good and bad. So yeah, that's funny.
Absolutely. Yay! Well, I'm going to get into my second song now,
Yes.
which will be the exact opposite. This, in terms of subject. So this song is called Alone, and it's because I know a lot of people have been feeling alone, and some people are literally alone in that they live alone and they don't have anyone with them during the isolation of quarantine, and or some people are separated from their families. I have like friends who are from different countries who live in the U.S. who haven't been able to get home. So it's been pretty crazy. So this song is called Alone, and it's about just the truth of being alone and kind of dealing with it and being okay with it. And it's also about being a woman, which you'll hear lyrically. So shout out to the ladies. All right. Since the day I was born, and every step I take through life, I walk it alone. And when I face my death, you know I'll face it alone. But it would still be nice to have a man on my arm. I never thought that I'd be alone for so long without a man to come on home with me. This young body is going to waste, slowly ripening past its prime taste. Oh no, woe is me when I'm so I fill my cup to wash away some of my fears. Find a coffee shop just to read a little poem. Try to pretend that I'm not alone, but I am alone. I am alone, and you are alone. Yeah. Oh, 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 it seems I've woken up from my dream fantasy, no longer leading me with a leash down the road blindly. That's all in the past. I woke up too fast. I never thought that I'd be alone for so long without a man to come on home with me. This young body is going to waste, slowly ripening past this prime taste. Oh no, woe is me. When I'm alone and sober, I keep getting little tears, so I spark a light to smoke away some of my fears. Find a coffee shop just to read a little poem. Try to pretend that I'm not alone, no, but I am alone. I am alone, and you are alone. Oh, 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 oh. To wash away some of my fears. Find a coffee shop just to read a little poem. Try to pretend that I'm not alone, but I am alone. I am alone, and you are alone. Oh, oh,
Yeah. Randy Newman, is that you?
Yes.
Randy Newman, that's hilarious.
Well, your songs have a lot of character to them.
They definitely have a lot of character.
Like,
That's so true.
it's like a character. You're in someone's world right now, which is so great.
But Randy Newman, though, dude. Okay, so like the reason I'm laughing, Manu, is because I just watched the thing. There's like this old show called Mad TV back in the day, and one of the actors does like Star Wars, like Randy Newman, and it's hilarious. And I just recently watched that.
Oh my god.
You guys should all watch
that
it.
sounds hilarious.
It's so funny. He's like Star Wars.
Well, of course I don't mean his voice, but
voice.
you got the piano chops, the kind of like piano, the bouncy harmonic rhythm, I guess would be the word for it.
I appreciate it. No, I appreciate it. I'm just having a fun time.
I mean it in the best way possible.
How dare you? No, he's a phenomenal writer, dude.
Of course.
He's a great songwriter and also hilarious.
It's like he writes 4 songs over and over again, but in the best way. I love it. You always know what you're going to get, and you love it,
That's
you guys
true.
know that Randy Newman has a song called Short People?
That's right.
And the lyric is like short people like don't have it's like something really messed up. Like, sure, people have no reason to live, I think, is a lyric.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a
But I think
famous
he wrote it about
song.
himself.
I haven't heard that.
It's
yet.
a famous song. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad, but it's
It's pretty.
Yes, there's definitely a song about everything. Like if you think that it's the first time you write about it, it's crazy. There's so many
That's
songs
true.
out there.
I have to say I really appreciate hearing songs that are about abstract subject matter, so not just about love and you know the standard things we'd expect, but like you know like gratitude. Like there was this one of the artists I featured last week. She wrote a song about a woman who was a like world renowned, like much later in her life, but a female pirate in the 1700s.
Oh, wow.
That's what her
Wow.
song was about. And I was like, what? How'd you, like, what a crazy song. It was super crazy. It was really cool, though. And thank you, everybody out there, so much for listening, by the way, and for your comments. I see them all. I read them all. I'm not going to read them all off right now because you guys were so awesome and loving, and I love that. So guess what? That was our second round.
Yay.
Woo! We made it.
Oh my
Two.
God.
Yeah. So we have one more round. If you are just tuning in and just joining us again, this is Circle Up. This is a weekly show happening on Mondays on Wonder Not Productions. So 4 artists in a round sharing music and stories, which has mostly been music and random stuff tonight. I love it.
Time flies.
Yeah, and so we're gonna do one more round for you all. Which that means is each artist is gonna have one more song. Again, we are like asking for donations this evening via tips and through Venmo or PayPal. The description of where you can do that is in the description section of this video. Venmo is at Brenda Carsey. PayPal is contact at BrendaCarseyArt.com. And again, just write Circle Up in the memo section, and we'll be splitting everything evenly amongst the 4 of us so that we're all taken care of. I know a lot of us are professional full-time musicians that make our living doing music, and this time has been super, super hard. So even if it's just like, here's like $5 so you could buy a sandwich, I'm like, that's awesome, and I'm totally down for that sandwich. We don't
love
discriminate. Yeah, we don't discriminate
It's
on
a fire sandwich right there.
Absolutely. Yeah, so whatever you can, $1, $2, like $5, like if you're just like, I'm balling out of control, like throw in $100, like whatever you want to do, it's all going to be split evenly amongst the 4 of us, and it will be certainly not wasted and put to good use to help us survive. But with that plea, let's go into our last round. And so we have, and I have to ask if I've been saying your last name correctly, because I think it's Spivak. And then I'm like, what if it's not?
It's close.
Dang it.
But that's okay. I've heard way worse. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. In fact, there's a joke in my family where we all mispronounce it to each other. Like my uncle does it all the time. It cracks me up.
That's
He
so
always
funny.
Spivak, which is like the worst. Like it hurts my ears to hear Spivak. The correct pronunciation is Spivak, and it's
Okay.
easy to remember because it rhymes with speed crack.
Okay.
Many names I was called in
We'll forget that.
younger days. Yeah.
So Spivak. So I just had the I wrong. That's all.
Yeah, no big deal. It's not like I didn't know who you were talking to.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not like you're
That's
saying
true.
Spivak, and I'm going, is she talking to me?
That's so true. Where is that last name from?
That's a great question because, well, it's split. There are Polish Spivaks and there are Russian Spivaks.
Ah.
Polish Spivaks, but all the time people say, Spivak, are you related to so-and-so? And I go, are they Russian or of Russian descent? And they'll say, yeah. And I go, nope.
Okay. So Polish.
Yeah, Polish, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a little Polish myself. I just thought I'd say that.
Okay, stop Poland.
Yeah, we fled. We fled,
Took
and
off.
we made it to America.
Right. Well, I made it through Canada. My father's Polish family came to Canada, and my mother's Polish family went to England.
Oh wow.
And then I was born in Canada, and now I've ended up here somehow to really
To do music, man. To do
Yeah.
music.
no regrets. It's been great.
Awesome. What's your last song called?
Oh, well, we were talking about Randy Newman, and he has a song called Short People, and he has a song called I Love LA, and this is a song called I Love the Music. It's just straight up, it's honest. It's like, I love lyrics that sometimes it's deep and it's great, and then other times it's like, yo, let's just like have a party and have fun and remember the good things. So this is called I Love the Music. And before, I do have to shout out my friend Ty Taylor, who I know he's not watching because he's actually got his own drive-in gig right now, which is cool. I hope I get to do one of those, to be honest. I think it'd be an interesting experience. I've heard mixed reviews from performers, but I think it's interesting. I think it'd be cool to get out there and you play your song and everyone honks. I think it's hilarious. But Ty Taylor, he helped me write the first song and he helped me write this song and he sang backups on the recording of that second song. So he's like all over my music these days. And I feel his influence when I play it and it brings me lots and lots of joy. And so I just wanted to say thank you to Ty Taylor. If he catches the replay of this. Yeah, so this one's called I Love the Music and I'm going to try some technical things and see if it works out. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. Come on. I don't care if the sun don't shine in the morning. I don't need no message from the sky. Snow could fall in June without a warning. I'll get by long as I love the music 'cause it gets me up this side. I love the music 'cause it makes me take my time all the time. All the time. If you wonder why lightning and thunder never send me spiraling on down. See, I got a secret that keeps me from going under. Pulls me out, turns me around. I love the music 'cause it gets me up this side. I love the music 'cause it breaks me out my mind. I love the music 'cause it makes me take my time all the time. All the time. Captures me and then it sets me free. Makes me see where I gotta go. Holds my hand, give me a place to stand. Lifts me up and shows me the gold. Oh, yeah. I love the music 'cause it gets me up this side. I love the music 'cause it makes me feel down on my high. I love the music 'cause it makes me take my time all the time. All the time. All the time. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo! It's a fat modulation.
I know.
Oh, you know, it has to tricks people sometimes.
I really like the
Yeah.
idea of there being a funk band called Fat Modulation. It's just like two bass players or something.
Psychedelic funk.
There is a band called Dumpsta Funk. Have you heard of them?
Ooh, no.
Yes.
They have 2 bass players.
Saint, you've heard of them before?
As they should. Yes.
That's fat.
I have.
Fat modulation.
I do like this. The Spotify shuffle. And I come across some really, really awesome bands from time to time. So.
Nice.
Yeah,
I have a quick question. Speaking of band names, for all of you, how do you guys feel about the band name? And feel free to, I don't have a stake on this, just so you know. You don't have to shift your opinions. How do you guys feel about the name Dinosaur Tree for a band? Honest opinions only, please.
Dinosaur tree?
Yes.
Like a tree.
Picture a giant old tree.
Dinosaur tree.
I
Something
think
that has, yeah.
I
That
think
has,
it depends on the kind of music.
If you have to guess, what kind of music would it be?
Like something similar to Grizzly Bear, like really indie, like indie hipster, like some synth elements, a lot of like live real elements.
I say hipster klezmer.
I'm thinking grounding music. Something that's really grounding. Dinosaur tree, it goes way back. It has some deep foundation stuff going on. I don't know what that would sound like, but sounds
I don't know what it is either.
okay.
Sweet. So funny, dude. Yeah, that was a good song. By the way, you got a bunch of love. So read your comments later, Ben. Ben is going to read his comments later so that he gives you all love back. But I do want to say hi to Dree Patterson, because she's a friend of mine and apparently you know her.
Oh my God, you know Dree?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. I met her like as soon as I moved to LA, and we started gigging together and recording together. It was great, writing together.
Wow, crazy. Well, yeah, she says hi and she says you sound great.
Thanks, Dree.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, Dree, I don't remember where I met you, Dree. I feel like I probably met you through like the Fox and Hounds group of people. That's what I remember. I can't remember. Is that dumb? I feel bad about that. Or was it through Katie? I don't remember. You can comment and let me know. I'm like, Dree, where did we first meet? I can't remember right now. Anyway, that's enough about that, because what we're here for is music, and we are taking it away with Manu Beker for his third and final song of the night. So take it away, my friend.
This song is called Dinosaur Tree. I'm just fucking with you guys. It's not called Dinosaur Tree. This is called False Alarms. And I wrote it, and my voice sounds really weird right now. You'll hear why. That's my last experiment of the night. And it's about when you're in a relationship, in a new relationship, and you feel these insecurities about yourself. And you're kind of looking for like things to feel negative about, and like scared of if the other person sees the real you, they'll pull away, and then realizing that those things, they're false alarms. It's just anxiety, and we're all just human, I guess. So this is what it's. Whoa, hold on. Here we go. Hey, check. Boom, boom. Okay. Yes. I don't know why my vocoder isn't working. So weird. There we go. Okay. This is called False Alarms. Dun, dun, dun. Deep down, false alarms, quietly craving mistakes. No use looking out, you've been out late in this game. Now my gravity's so fucked up, we both know why. Hiding in my skin, false alarms playing their part. Now my habitat closely resembles your kin. Their bones seem designed minimal like toys in film. Now I'm living that self-fulfilled prophecy sings. Deep down, false alarms quietly playing their part. Yeah. I should've known it sooner, I should've known it better. I never should've let you go that time. I never meant to keep you. Tell me I could leave you now. Can you look at me lovingly now that you've seen? Can you hear me without all the noise in between? All these false alarms, all of the things they reveal. Can you shut the door on your way out of here, please? Hell yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
Beautiful, man.
I love that effect. It's so cool. You gotta teach me how to do that.
Thank you so much. So
It's awesome.
that song. Sorry, I gotta click a bunch of things after I'm done. That song I wrote on piano, and it's piano and voice usually. But then earlier, I think like last week, I found this thing, the vocoder, and I was like, I need it. I need to use it in every song now. So I just found out. I guess when I was messing around, I found that that song was a fun fit for that. So I thought tonight's the night to try it out.
It was beautiful, man. It was
Oh,
really
for sure.
beautiful.
Yeah, I really
Thank you.
enjoyed it. I feel very like relaxed now. I can go to bed.
I feel a tiny bit sad, but in the best way possible.
It's sad.
Just a tiny bit sad. It made me feel
That's
other
good.
feelings.
Like the chords, maybe the notes.
Maybe. I think it's a sad song. I got sad when I wrote it, and like still get a little bit sad playing it. I mean,
Then why are you asking me why I'm sad?
I didn't ask why.
Oh, I was like, yeah, like it made me feel like a little bit sad, but in the best way possible. I love sad songs, so.
No, nice. I don't think I asked why, but
Oh.
now that you mention it, why, Brenda? How come you're sad?
What did it make you think of?
Well, just like the feelings of like something coming to an end. Oh, there's a spider. You stay over there. You stay right there, because I can't stop the show right now. Oh, it's okay. He's just doing his thing, walking up the wall.
I know that feeling.
But yeah, it's like the ending of different chapters and like I don't know, like longing. Like I mean, I just remember so many times in my life of feeling just deep longing for like closeness and like even like coming close to having it, and then that person, not that this is exactly related, but that person not noticing that you're there but still like taking advantage of your space and time in like a very superficial way.
It's kind of related, like very much so. I think that's kind of the vibe, I guess. Like the song is, I'm gonna open up and I'm gonna be really vulnerable, and I'm gonna let you in, but I have all these fears that once I do, you're just not gonna stay. You're gonna pull away, and that's why the last lyric is, "Can you shut the door on your way right out of here?" And it's not that anything has happened. It's just that you have that expectation already that you're kind of, you know what, I know. So even before you say anything, when you leave, not if you leave, when you leave, shut the door.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
got that line. That made me sick. I like that. That's a good one.
thank you.
Yeah, and the minor. I'm a sucker for a minor 4 chord. So.
Oh my god, me too. I know.
Right.
I have like problem with those. I can't stop using them.
Well, you and Paul McCartney, so you're in good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to let you know, you're getting a ton of love on that song too. So definitely look at everyone's comments and love. And thank you everybody for leaving your comments and love, so that we know that you're listening and we know that you care. We love, getting feedback and hearing your guys' perspectives and feelings about everything you're hearing as well. Yeah, man. I think it's time to head into Saint's third and final song of this evening.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So take it away, my dear.
Great. So this one, I think, this one I'm working on currently, releasing it with a bunch of other Spanish songs and English songs. And this song was the one, actually, Brenda, you've heard it. Some of you may have heard it, but it's called Gitana, which is Gypsy. And it's a song that my grandma wrote in the 70s. And I actually heard it for the first time last year. So it's a song about connecting with your roots and just being like, you know what, this is who I am. We have Gitana roots from Spain, and so it's more of a singing song. Okay. Yo llevo por dentro la sangre gitana. La llevo muy dentro de mi corazón. Y fue un don del cielo que el Señor me dio. Yo soy gitanilla porque así lo siento. Y si fuera poco, la llevo por dentro. La ra ra ri ra ra ri ra ra ri ra. La ra ra ri ra ra ri ra ra ri ra. La ra ra ri ra ra ri ra ra ri ra. La ra 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 ra. No le temo al mundo porque soy de hierro y no me derrite ni el agua ni el sol. Por todo esto llevo mi alma muy llena, mi alma muy llena de amor. Cuido de la vida, bailo, canto y río. Tengo mis amigos, pocos pero míos, y voy por el mundo repartiendo amor, porque soy gitana de corazón. La ra ra ri ra ra ri ra ra ri ra. La ra ra ri ra ra ri ra ra ri ra. La ra ra ri ra ra ri ra ra ri ra. La ra 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 ra. Aunque soy cubana, llevo el gitanillo metido en la sangre desde que nací. Fue un don del cielo que el Señor me dio, porque soy gitana de corazón. La ra ra ri ra ra ri ra ra ri ra. La ra ra ri ra ra ri ra ra ri ra. La ra ra ri ra ra ri ra ra ri ra. La ra 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 ra. Yo llevo muy dentro de mi corazón. Ole.
Damn, that's so good.
Thank you.
Insane.
So beautiful. For anyone watching who does not speak Spanish, can you share just more about what that is about?
Yeah, definitely. So it's about a song of it's a song about reflecting on the roots of, you know what, like it's a gift. Your roots, your family, your culture is a gift that, that it's because Spanish people are very religious too, so it's it's a gift that God or the universe gave me, and it's something that I'm going to embrace. And it's a really deep song because it's about, you know, defeating, you know, society and that the sort of image that people expect. You know, I'm not going to be afraid of the world, you know, because I'm made of steel, and it's overcoming those obstacles that the world throws at you. And it's
And
like, hey,
it, what
But
what what period of time did your grandma write it? Like
she
decade, I
wrote,
should.
yeah, so she wrote it in the 70s, and she had fled Cuba also, you know, and came directly from Cuba to Spain, and she was in Spain for some time where we have family, and it was really interesting because it's her connecting to where she's from, and then I actually, funny enough, I had written a song
Oh no.
here another time, but it's a song that has very similar meaning. So there were these two songs. Yeah, my grandma wrote a song about her roots, and then I wrote a song about my roots and looking for who I was from. So yeah, it's pretty cool
It's amazing,
having
and
those
yeah, and
parallel worlds.
it's really amazing that you can, have like a lineage song, that can travel over the decades too, and like then be carried forward by
Yeah,
someone in your bloodline too. That's really special and really beautiful. And you guys are both women too, so it like has like a
yeah,
different meaning in this period of time, maybe I'm sure than the 70s, but also the same meaning in ways of like wanting to like break the ties of expectation of society and like kind of
cold.
be
Yeah,
be fearless in the world and all of that. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
and women empowerment. It's,
Hmm.
I
I love it. Yeah,
I
that's
hadn't heard of I mean maybe it's just because I'm very ignorant, but I hadn't heard of like people interpreting I don't know of any artists that interpret songs written by like their family, like their grandparents. So like seeing that, that's so special. Like I think that's like the best kind of inheritance you can get, a song from somebody. That's so beautiful.
I agree. That is really beautiful. I'm just
that's and
leaving pause
it's
just in
awesome. It's
case.
funny you say that. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's funny you say that because my grandma was a songwriter for many years, but in the family didn't really acknowledge it because of her role as a mother and as a mother of four children, and like, yeah, you know, it's so she didn't embrace it as much as she probably should have. And so singing this song is like, I'm gonna embrace it for you.
Right. That's beautiful, man. Thank you so much for sharing it and the story and everything.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go ahead and lead into my very last song of this last set just to close us out musically at least. So here I go. I'm gonna do that. So tonight, the last song that I'm gonna play tonight is called Bang Bang, and it is a heavy song that has a lot of weight in it, but I feel that I would very much like to play it tonight. I will let the words speak for themselves. I think it will hopefully be apparent, and maybe we could talk about it at the other end. Okay. Sister girl, where have you gone? I've been walking these streets for so long, following echoes of the walls. Your voice, I swear it calls. Never could I've imagined that you would be gone forever, and never could I have fathomed one click would be it. Now I'm pissed and I'm screaming out. Bang, bang! Too many people dying from other people who are taking their lives. Bang, bang! Too many friends are leaving me in the dust as they take to the sky. Whoa, it shouldn't be like this, my baby. They had so much life to live. This shit's crazy. Ooh, too many families broken, trying to hold on to the memories, to the memories, to the memories, to the memories. you should. You are always doing good and always at a smile beaming from your face, but now I sit in denial. How could one click me, yet now I'm screaming out. Bang, bang, too many people dying from other people who are taking their lives. Bang, bang, too many friends are leaving me in the dust as they take to the sky. Whoa, it shouldn't be like this, my baby. There's so much light to live, this shit's crazy. Ooh, too many families broken, trying to hold on to the memories, to the memories, to the memories, to the memories. I never thought I'd lose you to a hand that's not your own. Seems like everywhere I go, your face appears. And I thought I had you for at least a few more years, but I guess that's out of my hands now. Trying to get you out of my head now. Bang, bang, too many people dying from other people who are taking their lives. Bang, bang, too many friends are leaving me in the dust as they take to the sky. Whoa, shouldn't be like this, my baby. There's so much light to live, this shit's crazy. Ooh, too many families broken, trying to hold on to the memories, to the memories, to the memories, to the memories, to the memories.
Yeah.
Nice. It's deep. Deep and beautiful.
Thanks,
Mhm.
guys.
That was beautiful.
Thanks so much. Woo.
Ooh. Yeah. That part, the line where you go, as they take to the sky, it's like, oh damn. I felt that. That was good.
Yeah, I feel like it's just kind of thank you everybody out there for your love and support on that song. Yeah, I feel like it's like, you know, I don't know if any of you have had a friend pass away at a young age, but it's like when you see a lot of people passing away around you who are all very young, and you're just like watching your friends disappear, you know, and like they're just kind of, it feels like you're being left behind almost in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, where do you find the silver lining in that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just like kind of like reflecting and remembering like the positives of people, like in each verse. That's what the verses were supposed to be, kind of reflective and positive. But then, yeah, like I'm like, apparently in the lyrics, I hope it was obvious, like I'm against gun violence. That was the obvious memo in that song.
Yeah.
And
Sorry.
no, that's okay. Go ahead.
Well, I not only just from meaning standpoint, but from a songwriting standpoint, I really love like every section of the song, like working together, like just that little end to the chorus, that to the memories, to the memory, that works. Like even before the song ends, I was just like, that's, if she ends it that way, that's like such a cohesive way to end it. So I don't know, it's just such a tight, a well put together song.
Thank you so much, man.
Songwriting standpoint.
I really, really look forward to being able to track and record that song and put it out, and I hope that people can like find some solace in it. Yeah, I appreciate it. I can hear the production in my head. I just have to get it out of there.
Yeah, and your vocals too, on point all the time. But that, like, na 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 na, that it's like, yes, like, I love that. I love when you go up there, you know?
Thank you so much. It's like, it's really, I mean, it's fun to sing like loud when you have a lot of emotion to get out. It's a good way to get it out when you can scream it out. I do want to say, I've been saying this every week, but I want to say it because it's, you know, I'm hanging out with new people, and so I feel like we have our own conversation. But I miss, like, and I feel like Ben, I imagine that you all feel the same way, but I miss like the epic loudness of live music and like the reverberation in the room or in the arena or wherever you are, and like sound waves like bouncing back at you and like everything just being massive and awesome. I really miss.
You know what? And by the way, and having a beer in your hand at the same time, right? All that's going on. The lights are flashing, the music's loud, and everything you're saying,
Yeah.
and a nice cold tall beer that you paid for.
Yeah,
It's like
and
a big sound hug. Sorry.
and then people are like in the front going like this or going like this.
And the guy who's always like, I'm 6'2", but I'm telling you, the guy in front of me is always 6'3", and and I miss that now. I miss having to do this.
Yeah.
You know,
That's really funny.
I miss that the way I miss going, I'll get it. No one ever.
Yeah.
I'll
Oh,
get
that's really sweet. Dude, really bad joke, but that was one of my things as a tall person. People at home can't tell how we're all the same height online. Isn't that sexy and fun? But like in real life, I was always like, being a tall person, the best part about it is live concerts and at the ocean, because I can go far and I can like that's my really bad joke. Those are the two best places to be tall. Everywhere else it's kind of awkward sometimes.
Can't relate.
Wait, what'd you say?
Can't relate.
Aw, you can like share what are like the two best places to be you? Because for
To be
me,
short?
it's the concerts in the ocean.
I don't know, a place with a really low roof. That's a good place to be short.
That is hilarious and so random.
Loud bass. Loud bass.
How about like every ride ever at every amusement park ever?
That's true.
Where, like,
That's true.
because like some people, like, you can be too big and too tall, like you can't go on them.
That's very true. I will
Yeah.
say. It's just kind of funny because I know. Well, I mean, I the only person I have met in person here is Ben, but I know Brenda and Saint from the open mic that Brenda hosts or used to host before the pandemic, and literally I'm the like by far the shortest person in this group. So hearing you like, yeah, I love being tall. I miss going to concerts and being tall and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I wish I had the superpower.
Oh man,
I do
Dude,
miss concerts though.
yeah. I miss it too. But grass is always greener, dude. Like, you can't put a tall person on another tall person's shoulders at a concert, but you can put a short person on a tall person's shoulders at a concert.
Mm-hmm. That's true. What's the last concert you guys saw before this whole thing?
Memories. I saw I can't even think of his name now. It's that long ago. Colin, the singer from Down Under, the singer from Men Without. Is it Men Without Hats? Is that the band he was in?
Yeah, Men Without.
Down Under, and he wrote a few '80s hits and he's like got the greatest voice, and he was an amazing performer and songwriter. And I got like a second row seat the day of the show or something, and like had the
Wow.
fun thing ever. And I was like in no way thinking, well, I guess this is the last show for a while. That didn't clue in at any point.
Where did you see it?
The theater in Beverly Hills, the Sabin, is that what it is?
Oh,
Beverly Hills.
yes, the Sabin. Yes, that place is
A lot of fur
very.
coats.
It's cool. It's interesting. What about you, Manu? What was your last concert?
It was James Blake on a tour he did. It was a solo piano concert.
Wow.
I think he played at the Ace Hotel. That was very nice. And we were at the very, 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 very furthest seat from the top. Wait, actually, that's not true. I'm so sorry. It was not that James Blake. It was I don't know if you guys know a reggaeton Latin group called Calle 13. And we saw I saw a show at the LA Phil. It was like the LA
nice.
Phil do the mill with that guy. So it was like an insane mashup of like Latin urban music and the LA
That's awesome.
Phil. It was
Dude,
very,
both of those shows sounds like really good shows. I could tie you over for a while. That sounds awesome.
I agree.
And you dance too, like you're constantly dancing, right? You leave there sweating, and I haven't really. I can't say, it's so weird. Ever since moving to California, I feel like I haven't gone to many concerts or any concert actually. So the only concert, the last one that I went to, was the Highland Park Bowl, our concert, the one that Brenda put on. That was the last one.
Concert.
I think it was the last one you did, actually. Yeah, that you hosted.
Yeah. The
It was
last one I
bittersweet.
did.
I was happy to be there.
I'm so glad that you were there too. Like, my last concert was the next day after the open mic. I went back to Highland Park Bowl to see my friend Sean Fleming play. And that was my last concert. Was a friend in that
Nice.
same bar room. It wasn't, and I haven't seen any like epic, like famous people concerts this whole of 2020. Like even before COVID or anything, I didn't do that. But yeah. Well, this has been a fun show. I feel like we could just sit here and talk forever, and maybe we can. But first, we'll say goodbye to everybody out there.
Yes.
But before we do, I do want to share to everyone who's still watching. Thank you again so much for watching Circle Up. Every single artist that you see on the screen, I have posted their Instagrams and their Facebooks, whatever they had, is in the description section of this video so that you can follow everybody, like everybody, support everybody, because as you heard, people have new music coming out and things coming up. So I definitely encourage you all to keep in touch with everybody. And one more time, I will say it again, we are accepting donations for this show, for this event, that we will be splitting evenly amongst the four of us. And again, that information is in the description section of this video as well. Venmo or PayPal at Brenda Carsey, or contact at BrendaCarseyArt.com, and write Circle Up in the description section. And we're going to go around the room one more time and wave your hand when I say your name. So we had Ben Spivak, and we had Manu Beker,
Hello. Well, bye.
and we had Saint, aka Crystal.
Yes.
Haha, secret's out.
Yes. Oh, gosh.
And my name is Brenda Carsey. Someone just asked, will this be saved to watch later? Yes, it will. So it'll, right when this is finished, actually, it'll be on the Facebook page immediately. So you can go back to the beginning and watch the whole thing. And then this video will also be on YouTube tomorrow. So you could watch it on YouTube. So whichever way you prefer, it'll be there for you all. And yay, thank you, Rochelle, for thinking everyone's great. And my mom. We doing shout outs? I don't know what you meant by that. But yeah. I'll shout you out, Kike, Diaz, Montes. Shout out. Thanks for being there.
Nice.
Oh my God. But we're gonna say good night to everybody now, and we'll see you guys next week on next Monday.
Bye. Good night.